The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. Great game in store for y'all. Coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. Massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field, and hyper productive statistically. Even like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him, on any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Herbert escapes the pocket. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll give him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one finds Xavier Worthy. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Drake entered the league as a top 5 pick because he checks a lot of boxes. Just the way you want him. Tall, athletic, great arm. 1 year at North Carolina, put on an absolute show. And yeah, second year as a starter took a little bit of a beating and some question whether or not he was still a top 5 pick. The ability, there's no question there. It is now the consistency in taking care of the football that will be a big part of Drake's career.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Palmer motioning right. First down throw for May. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dragons take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time right. To the sideline, and it is caught. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Herbert from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
May now on 3rd down. And that catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air, 3rd and long. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Here comes their offense out again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Money to start this drive with Connor. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up 1st down. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completes this one to Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Play action now for Herbert. That's caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Mexico. The Seahawks working here. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Dragons get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
He'll get this one to Brown. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is cupped. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Drake made the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10, Herbert. Got it. And he's in. Touchdown. The Dragons grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. To the air on first down, May. That's complete. Here's Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Pass complete to Cook. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He'll throw it. When the rush is too much, he's taken down. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, hasn't... First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another one for Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Throw on 3rd down. Connects with Cook. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility. This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Motioning the tight end now. A first down carry for Connor. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 48. That's complete. Here's Connor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Herbert now off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's May. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the 26 on 2nd down. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, Palmer has it. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. This is Cook. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now run by Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. His only previous one thus far was blocked. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Hands team comes up big. They're going to hang on to win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Running left, it's Connor. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. And they'll take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win.
Easily see how many players you need. Here are some recommendations to get you started. Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product Justin Herbert.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a gain of 19 on the play, and that gives them the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the left side, and it is caught. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Play action with Nix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they bring him down around the 34. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. Hauled in by Rice. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Got his target. It's Otten. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw again. Nix. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll throw it again. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix. Getting out to his left, and they will score. It's an Atlanta Touchdown! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown! That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They'll run here on first down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Falcons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
That is just a... individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. The rush gets home, and they stick it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Third and long for Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's got it, complete. And he will take this in, touchdown. The Dragons need only one to take the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Nix. Finding Flowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Nix. Edwards-Helaire reels it in. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Nix looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. From the red zone now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dragons are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He puts everything behind this one. He's got his man complete. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The Dragons grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon, they're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is caught left side of the field. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Nix from the gun. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Nix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons. One-score game before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. The Dragons and Xavier Worthy back in possession here.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. To throw, here's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He makes the catch. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now it's up north to... The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn that. The defense calls a timeout. That's their... As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Look at all this stuff. They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. When you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. Here's Nix to throw. Caught by Flowers. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You make...
First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Herbert on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll give them a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
The throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Conner. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Edwards-Helaire, running right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 8 yards to pick up there as we've reached the end of our third. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to Flowers. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nick's now to throw. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Nick's looking to throw. Edwards-Helaire reels it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Falcons, 32.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all away. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Now, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix has a man. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And forget the interception. He makes this a big 6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dragons take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Well, I'll admit, man, I've got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give left side. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Dragons, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll have 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Arizona. Hope y'all ready for this one. Just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dragons of Mexico City taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon. Justin Herbert.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Dragons have struck first in this NFC title game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins. Throwing is Cousins.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Cousins. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First down. Washington at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Cousins now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Another try for Guerrero. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they snap him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Herbert.
And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead.
Aubrey Good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 62 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Cousins.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
2-yard line.
Achane is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The final shot before the break for Herbert.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And second down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Running left, Achane.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Cousins. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
They'll run, Achane.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
Throwing, Cousins. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Mims
from 6 yards away.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And just shutting him off there.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC championship bout.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Herbert.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's complete to Williams. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
28 yards.
And the Dragons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Devon Achane in the offense ready to go once again.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Cousins.
That one down the field for Ferguson.
And that's caught at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run it. Achane with it.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Cousins. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Touchdown!
Jordan Addison
from 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And going deep for Hill. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Dragons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A give, running right, Achane. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Flushed out right. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a first carry for their fullback, and he gets it down to the 32. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
2nd and 6.
O'Connor up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Herbert. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards.
And the Dragons will add to their fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Here's 1st and 10.
Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Now Cousins. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you can hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels, reservations, the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you